Right then, picture this. Two formidable shinobi standing on opposite ends of the battlefield. In one corner, we have Itachi Uchiha, the prodigy of the Uchiha clan. A right genius, that one. Cold, calculating, a master of deception. On the other side, Naruto Uzumaki, the Jinchuriki of the nine-tailed fox, brimming with raw power and an unyielding spirit. It's a classic showdown, wouldn't you say? Now Naruto, bless him, he's got spirit, I'll grant you that. But against Itachi's sheer brilliance, it's like comparing a mischievous puppy to a cunning fox. One relies on instinct, the other on meticulous planning. And in a battle of wits, well, let's just say my money's on the fox. Itachi, you see, he's not one for brute force, not unless absolutely necessary. No, he'd rather outsmart you, trap you in a web of illusions before you even realize you're caught. He's a master of the Sharingan, a Kekka Genkai that grants him extraordinary abilities, but we mustn't underestimate young Naruto. He's got the nine-tailed fox on his side, a beast of unimaginable power. And Naruto, he's got a knack for proving people wrong, doesn't he? So who will prevail in this clash of titans? Well, stick with me, and we'll delve deeper into the intricacies of this epic showdown. Let's take a moment to understand the journey of Itachi Uchiha. Born into the prestigious Uchiha clan, Itachi was a prodigy from a young age. His skills were unparalleled, and he quickly rose through the ranks, earning the respect and admiration of his peers and elders alike. Itachi's time in the Anbu Black Ops further honed his abilities. He became a master of stealth and strategy, executing missions with precision and efficiency. His loyalty to the village, however, was constantly tested by the internal strife within the Uchiha clan. On the other hand, Naruto's journey was one of perseverance and resilience. From being an outcast in his own village to becoming a symbol of hope, Naruto's path was fraught with challenges. The nine-tailed fox within him was both a curse and a blessing, giving him immense power but also making him a target of fear and suspicion. Under the guidance of his mentor, Jiraiya, Naruto learned to harness the power of the Nine Tails. He developed new techniques, pushing his limits and growing stronger with each passing day. His unwavering determination and belief in himself were his greatest assets. Despite their differences, there was a mutual respect between Itachi and Naruto. Their paths crossed several times, each encounter leaving a lasting impact on both. Itachi saw in Naruto a reflection of his own younger brother, Sasuke, and perhaps a glimmer of hope for the future. Itachi's life was marked by difficult choices and sacrifices. His decision to annihilate his own clan to prevent a coup was a burden he carried alone. He became a rogue ninja, branded a traitor, but his actions were driven by a deep love for his brother and a desire to protect the village. Naruto, on the other hand, found strength in his bonds with his friends and mentors. His journey was one of building connections and earning the trust of those around him. He transformed from a lonely boy into a leader who inspired others with his unwavering spirit. As the stage is set for their final showdown, the stakes couldn't be higher. It's not just a battle of strength, but a clash of ideals and philosophies. Itachi's calculated approach versus Naruto's raw determination. Who will emerge victorious? The battle promises to be a spectacle of epic proportions. With Itachi's mastery of Genjutsu and Naruto's relentless energy, every move will be a testament to their skills and resolve. The outcome is uncertain, but one thing is clear. This is a fight that will be remembered for ages. So stay tuned as we dive deeper into this legendary confrontation. The Uchiha prodigy and the Jinchuriki, their destinies intertwined, their fates about to be decided. This is a story you won't want to miss. Now, Itachi, he's a strategist, through and through, thinks several steps ahead, like a grandmaster playing chess. His mind is always working, always calculating the next move, the next counter, the next opportunity to turn the tide in his favor. He'd rather outmaneuver his opponent with cunning and precision than engage in a messy brawl. It's not about brute strength for him. It's about finesse, about using his intellect to outsmart his adversaries. He analyzes his opponents, identifies their weaknesses, and exploits them with surgical precision. Every move he makes is calculated, every action deliberate, designed to achieve a specific outcome. It's quite a sight to behold. Watching Itachi in action is like watching a master artist at work, each stroke of his brush adding to the masterpiece he's creating. Take his fight with Sasuke, for example. Heartbreaking it was, but a prime example of his strategic mind at work. He knew that the only way to truly help his brother was to push him to his limits, to force him to grow stronger. He knew exactly which buttons to push, how to manipulate Sasuke's emotions to achieve his goals. It wasn't just about winning the fight. It was about shaping Sasuke's future, about guiding him down a path that would ultimately lead to his growth and development. He even planned his own death, can you imagine? Itachi orchestrated his demise in such a way that it would serve a greater purpose, ensuring that his death would have a lasting impact on those he cared about. And then there's his mastery of information warfare. Itachi always seems to be one step ahead, privy to secrets that others wouldn't even know existed. He gathers information meticulously, using it to stay ahead of his enemies and to protect those he loves. He uses this knowledge to his advantage, manipulating situations to his liking. It's not just about having the information, it's about knowing how to use it, when to reveal it, and when to keep it hidden. It's not just his intellect, though. Itachi's strategic brilliance is also a testament to his emotional strength and discipline. Itachi's emotionally disciplined, almost unnervingly so. He has an incredible ability to remain calm and composed, even in the most dire of situations. He rarely lets his feelings cloud his judgment, which makes him an incredibly dangerous adversary. His ability to stay focused and maintain clarity of thought, even when under immense pressure, is truly remarkable. In the heat of battle, when emotions run high, Itachi remains calm, collected, and utterly in control. His composure allows him to think clearly, to make decisions quickly and effectively, and to execute his strategies with precision. And that, my friends, is a recipe for victory. Itachi's strategic brilliance, his ability to think several steps ahead, to remain calm under pressure, and to use his intellect and emotional discipline to outmaneuver his opponents, is what sets him apart as one of the most formidable characters in the anime world. Let's not forget about Itachi's trump cards, shall we? The legendary Mangekyo Sharingan, a power few possess and even fewer master. But Itachi? He wields it with terrifying proficiency. With it, he commands two of the most formidable jutsu in the shinobi world, the Tsukiyomi and Amaterasu. The Tsukiyomi, oh, that's a nasty bit of business. It's a genjutsu, you see, an illusion but unlike any other. It traps its victims in a world of their tormentor's design, where time and perception are distorted beyond recognition. Imagine your worst nightmares stretched out over what feels like an eternity. Then there's Amaterasu, the black flames of hell. Unquenchable, inextinguishable, they burn until their target is reduced to ash. It's a power that even the most seasoned shinobi fear, and for good reason. These jutsus, coupled with Itachi's strategic acumen, make him a truly formidable opponent. He doesn't rely on brute force like some. No, he's a scalpel, precise and deadly. He targets his opponent's weaknesses, exploits their vulnerabilities, and then when they're at their most vulnerable, he strikes. Section 4, a will of fire versus a heart of ice, Naruto's strengths and weaknesses. Now, don't get me wrong, Naruto's no slouch. He's got that Uzumaki stubbornness, the unyielding will of fire. He's got that Uzumaki stubbornness, the unyielding will of fire. This will of fire is not just a phrase, it's a core part of his identity, driving him to protect his village and loved ones at all costs. Plus, that nine-tailed fox chakra gives him ridiculous strength and healing abilities. This chakra is a double-edged sword, providing him with immense power, but also posing a constant risk of losing control. He's like a force of nature, unstoppable and relentless. When Naruto sets his mind on something, there's very little that can stand in his way. His sheer determination is awe-inspiring. He never gives up, always pushing himself beyond his limits. It's quite inspiring, really, whether it's training to master a new jutsu or fighting against overwhelming odds. Naruto's perseverance is a testament to his character. But, and there's always a but, isn't there? Naruto's strengths are also his weaknesses. Naruto, he can be a bit impulsive, a tad reckless. His eagerness to jump into action without fully thinking things through can lead to dangerous situations. He rushes into battle, fueled by emotion, and that can be his undoing. His emotions, while a source of strength, can also cloud his judgment. He lets his heart rule his head, especially where his friends are concerned. This loyalty is admirable, but it can also be a vulnerability that enemies exploit, and while his chakra reserves are vast, thanks to the Nine Tails, they're not limitless, and controlling that power It's a constant struggle. Well, it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? The very power that makes him formidable can also be his greatest threat. One wrong move and the fox's chakra could consume him, turn him into the very monster he swore to defeat. This internal battle is a constant reminder of the fine line he walks. Against most opponents, Naruto's raw power and determination would be enough. His ability to adapt and overcome is remarkable. But against someone like Itachi, who thrives on strategy and deception, Itachi's cunning and tactical mind present a unique challenge. Well, it becomes a different game entirely. Naruto has to rely not just on his strength, but also on his wits and the support of his friends to outmaneuver such a clever opponent. In the end, Naruto's journey is about more than just physical battles. It's about growth, understanding his own limitations and learning to balance his strengths and weaknesses. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance, friendship, and the unyielding will to protect what he holds dear. Despite his flaws, or perhaps because of them, Naruto continues to inspire those around him. As he faces new challenges and adversaries, Naruto's journey reminds us that true strength comes from within, and that even the greatest heroes have their moments of doubt and struggle, but it's how they rise above these challenges that truly defines them. Section 5. When paths diverge, examining key battles. Right then, let's take a gander at their first encounter, shall we? The moment these two titans clashed, Itachi and his partner Kisame, they were after the Nine Tails, you see. Naruto, bless him, he charged in, eager to prove himself. But Itachi, he barely broke a sweat. He caught Naruto in a genjutsu, a simple finger poke, and that was that. Naruto, he was completely at Itachi's mercy. The point is, Itachi, he knew exactly how to exploit Naruto's impulsiveness, his desire to protect his friends. And let's not forget the psychological warfare. Itachi, he had a way of getting under Naruto's skin, chipping away at his confidence. He planted seeds of doubt, played on Naruto's insecurities. It was masterful, really, in a rather cruel sort of way. These encounters, they highlighted the chasm between them. Naruto, he relied on instinct and raw power. Itachi, on the other hand, he used strategy, deception, and a healthy dose of psychological manipulation.